I see.
All right. Can you hear me, Lisa? Make sure you turn your phone off. We are now streaming live on
Absolutely.
Facebook. I can hear a little bit of echo.
Okay.
So move your phone. Everybody can see you on Facebook.
All righty.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I am joining you live with one of my amazing, when I tell y'all, absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm going to say it one more time. My absolutely amazing client, Lisa. So Lisa, I'm going to have you introduce yourself, share with everyone who you are and the name of your business.
Sure, absolutely. My name is Lisa Gutierrez, and I helped founded Dos Hermanos Taco Truck. It's a mobile food truck business. We serve authentic Mexican food, and we like to say we do it mobily with a lot of great passion and a lot of great recipes behind it.
You know what, Lisa, you are, I don't know if I tell you enough, but you just make me smile. You are truly the ideal client. Like when I tell you to do something, you absolutely do it. And then you get super excited about it. And we root each other on, and then we implement something else. So Lisa, can you share with them, share with everybody watching us how we met?
Sure, absolutely. So it was my birthday, and I decided to go to an event that was for women. I told my entire team, this is how I want to spend my special day, is educating myself and trying to learn about more about business. And I started to get on stage, and it's what you spoke about and the passion that you spoke about it piqued my interest because there was a lot of speakers that day. And it really spoke to me about how you were passionate about sales. You kind of shared a little bit about your Mary Kay story. And when you got up there and you said you had earned a number of pink Cadillacs, well, you had me there, Shanice.
I had you
had
there.
me. You had me there. You piqued my interest.
I always I try to do my best to share my story. And yesterday, when you and I were talking, you're like, Janice, we want to hear your story a little bit more. We want to hear your story a little bit more. So I plan on doing a post just for you, sharing my story. So it's going to be just for you. But I know everyone today wants to hear about Dos Hermanos. So tell everyone just how you birthed your business. How was it birthed? Where did the idea come from? What made you do it?
Sure. So not my idea. It was my husband's idea. I lose you, Shanice. Are you there?
Nope, well, I'm still here. Just make sure your internet connection is good. Yep.
Sure. We had always been in the restaurant business. I was a manager for the Cheesecake Factory. My husband worked for Cameron Mitchell for several years, but we had never been entrepreneurs. And he had a friend who had a food truck. The person had the food truck and wasn't very successful and really needed a place to park the food truck while they were going out of state for some medical treatment. My husband had the idea that, why don't we try and sell authentic Mexican food? He is from Oaxaca, Mexico, and he has a lot of really authentic recipes that are near and dear to his heart and his family. Shanice, there was no business plan. I wish I could tell you that we had all of our ducks in the rows. I really love to share that. We bought tomatoes from Crave. We went to Giant Eagle to get fuel perks. There was no wholesale. At the very beginning, there was no sourcing local, no business plan. I always say 10 tomatoes a day. We would cook the food and then we would go out and we would sell. That's very awesome. Basic in the very beginning.
That's awesome. And Lisa is well six-figure, way over, doing amazing. You can hear, I know she doesn't never like me sharing that, but I got to give her kudos because she's built her business from ground up. And you can hear her say, and she's being very transparent, it wasn't anything magical. It wasn't anything that, she had this special wholesale order. She was going to Kroger's. I mean, it was just real stuff as she built her business. So Lisa, talk to them share with them just about working with me and attending Transforming Your Profits Live.
Sure. I always feel like you get at a point in business where you're not a startup anymore, and you may have a little bit of revenue coming in, and maybe you've hired your first employee, or maybe you're up to your first 20 employees, and you need somewhere to go. And I needed someone to help coach me. So I started to look into business coaches. I think before I met you, Shanice, I met with maybe 3 other business coaches, and learned about coaching process. But honestly, when I saw you on stage that day, I really didn't know that coaching services was your gift at that point. I was attracted to you because of how passionate you are about sales. When I signed up for the 3-day event, I didn't even know what to expect. I just knew that I wanted more of you and wanted to hear more of your passion for this business and in what you could teach me. So I went to the back of the room. You were back there, and I saw your card at our table. There's like 6 women sitting at our table. And I go, I want to go to that. And I saw it was local. It was up at the Embassy Suites. So I knew I didn't have to fly anywhere and at first I'm like, 3 days? Like, I don't even know how I got here that day, right? For my birthday. I told my team, I need 1 day for myself. How am I going to get 3 days? But, I was out on faith. I went ahead. I signed up. You asked me if I wanted VIP, and I was feeling good that day because it was my birthday. And I signed up for the VIP. And I'll never forget, I think it was in September when we first met, up until the Transforming Your Profits event. I kept thinking, wow, will I have 3 days to spend? How can I get there for 3 days? Should I have spent the money on myself? No problem spending money to grow the business. But when it comes to personal development or spending money on myself, I always second guess. So the date came up. And again, I said to my team, I want to be here for these 3 days. And, as I talk to people now, then I tell them I have a business coach. The first thing that comes out of their mind is, really, what is it like? For me, it was life-changing. And Shanice, I'm not one, I don't post very much. My personal page is not very active. For me to come on and say that experience, that 3-day experience at Transformation for Your Profits, for me, was life-changing, is huge.
Amen. I know that about you. You're very private. You're very to yourself. I can see that, and I felt your energy, and I was just really happy. I was really happy that you were in the room. You were definitely. I'm going to tell you, when you came up to my table at that event when we first met each other, and when you made that decision, the way you made that decision so quickly. I love business owners who know what they want. They do it, and then they think about it later. I mean, because that's what we do as human beings. Why did I sign up? Why am I paying this? Why? But I love the fact that you knew how to make a quick decision. And I truly believe, Lisa, that is why you are so successful now. And, I think you forget how amazing and how successful you are, but you are the epitome of just running a business with your heart. And you're so loving and you're so kind, but you're also strict as a business owner. And that is what I love. And you add so much value to our coaching program. So since, joining our coaching program, what are some things that you have learned, whether it's been about your business or about yourself?
Sure. Well, I love that Friday night exercise that you do, and I'll save it. I won't spoil it for the people who should come and see it. I won't tell everybody. But, really, transforming, you have to, it's kind of like a gut check, right? You've got to look at certain things in your business. And when I heard transformation of profits, I was like, okay, there's some things I need to dig into here. Yes, we may have revenue coming in and we may have multiple streams of revenue, but are we really profitable at everything that we do? And are we, maximizing time that we spend on each revenue stream? And that whole takeaway from that weekend was when you brought me up on stage in front of everybody else that was there, and you put Dos Hermanos on the board, and we talked about, the main gift, what that looks like, the main revenue stream, and why I do what I do, and then the different things that come from that. Or could come from that, future things that could come from that, in the growth that shows. For me, growth in my business is important because I believe in job creation. I believe in, supporting family, and that's what this business has done for me. So for you to show me how, I feel good because I got to this point, but hey, Lisa, there's a lot more in there that we can work with and fine tune, and that can take you to this point, and that means that many more jobs and that much more of an impact upon people's lives that you can do. That's really what blew me away.
I love that. Now, I want to talk about this because I know that there are some people who make the decision and they join coaching programs, and then they're like, what did I do? That was you all day. So talk to everyone about that, because once Lisa joined my coaching program, then it was like a break in between where Lisa was trying to figure out, did she do the right thing? Invest in her money, invest in her time. She's running this huge business with a lot of employees, making sure that it runs the right way. Can she take her time away to develop herself? Like, it was just all these different things that were going on in her head. Is it the right time? Should I have waited? What am I doing? So talk to everyone about what happened to you between when you signed up for the coaching program after the 3-day event and when you made the decision that you were going to be all the way in.
Absolutely. So, like everybody else, you sign up and then you're like, oh, what did I do? And I kind of felt like, back to when I signed up for the 3-day event, am I going to have the time? And at first I didn't. I see all these emails coming over from Shanice, fill out all this paperwork. And I'm like, okay, I'm actively wearing a worker bee hat. I'm driving people around. I'm at the register. I'm working on the financial side. I'm trying to do marketing. And as much as I knew I needed what Shanice had for me, it wasn't always, I wasn't always taking the time that I should have taken in the very beginning. And then I start to think, well, what am I paying for? Why am I, why did I sign up for this? But Shanice kept on me. It wasn't necessarily one-on-one keeping on me, because that probably would have shut me down, but it was all the group conversation. It was these mastermind videos and this calls that we do, and to hear the other women, even from other states and other businesses, and I would hear their struggles, and I was like, okay, I am not out there by myself. This is, I believe, some divine intervention that I have met this woman, and her gift is here to help me in my business at this point in time. And these other women are all here. And just to be able to really, the group is what brought me in closer to you, Shanice, over time, because I was kind of afraid. Like I felt like, well, I've already had some success. I don't want her to know what my little downfalls are. Right.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good.
You want to, you feel like, okay, I bring to the table, what we have so far, but I don't want her to see my imperfections. But once you start to hear the other women's imperfections in the group calls and the group videos, you realize you're not alone. You're not alone. And that's really, and it took me a minute, right? So we started in October, maybe November, December. And I mean, we're we're just getting, I don't want to say we're just getting started, but we're just, for me, really digging in deep and getting started.
Yeah, we're like we're hitting those important spots that we need to hit in order to really develop all your additional areas of income. And I truly, when Warren Buffett says you need 7 areas of income, I truly believe it. I truly believe it, because that's the only way that you grow as a business owner. And it doesn't mean you have all these different businesses. It means you have different streams of income, of revenue coming in, and it's still connected to your gift. It's still connected to your gift. So if you had to describe me,
Yes.
how would you describe Shanice?
So you have a gift. You have a gift and you stumbled upon it and you know exactly where you're supposed to be. And I believe that. And I know that you know that. And I believe your gift is you're supposed to help women, small business owners, thrive in their business, not just survive, as you say, thrive in their business. And there's no doubt in my mind that that's what your gift is. And someone else said it before, you love on us. You pray for our business, which is something that really attracted to me in your coaching program. You genuinely care about how we feel and how our staff is feeling, our team is feeling, how the business itself is doing. I don't always know if I've worked with people that genuinely cared about what was going on in an organization. So that's you, my dear.
So I'm like the biggest crybaby. So you know that right there. I'm like, Shanice, no crying. This is a no crying Thursday. No crying Thursday. So Lisa, I appreciate that. And I love you so much. What would you say to the person who has been, seeing all the different posts and hearing the different lives about attending Transforming Your Profits, and they're like close to pushing the button to register, but it's something that keeps holding them back? What would you say to that person who's listening to you right now?
Oh, let me tell you, you've got to take that leap of faith. You've got to press the button and just sign up. You've got to sign up. Come to the 3-day workshop. I mean, that's just the very beginning. Shanice leaves nothing on the table. The amount of energy and the amount of effort that you put into that workshop, I mean, blew me away. And I think that goes back to the last question when you asked me about yourself, Shanice. You put so much out there. There's so much information. Of course, you always, we haggle with the price, right? Did I overpay? Did I get what I'm supposed to? Unbelievable. No crying Thursday, right? So I'm not going to cry on here either.
No, but we can cry. Like if you cried, and I'll cry with you. We can't cry by ourselves.
Okay. Sign up. Go to the event. Even if you can make it all 3 days. If I can make it all 3 days, you can make it all 3 days. And I promise you that you will not be disappointed.
It's so awesome. It's so awesome. So tell everybody who your ideal clients are. So let's talk about Dos Hermanos, because you're growing an amazing business. I'm happy to be a part of it. And of course, I want to see it everywhere, and I want to see Lisa everywhere, because for those of you watching, she is a woman that you need to follow. Okay. Lisa is no joke with running a business and running a business successfully. And I tell people, you don't have to hire a business coach because you're not an expert. You hire a business coach to go to the next level. So Lisa was already an expert in her area, developing a amazing business. And when I say amazing, y'all don't understand what, like, I'm talking about the whole long, amazing. She's one of those ones who she's in the top of the top. So just hear me when I say that. She is someone you got to follow. I put her name in the comment section. Follow her. Learn more about Dos Hermanos and how you can get the food truck the taco truck to your company, to your business. So I know I'm selling it. You sell it. Go ahead, Lisa. Tell everybody more about what you offer and who your ideal clients are.
Absolutely. So our ideal client is really anyone who loves authentic Mexican food. We have a brick and mortar location downtown Columbus inside the North Market. We're open 7 days a week there. You can find us Monday through Sunday. Now we have 2 taco trucks that circle throughout the city of Columbus. One stops every Saturday night at Seven Sun Brewing consistently. So if you're ever at Seven Sun on North 4th Street between 5 and midnight, we're out there. We have a taco cart that you can have at any of your corporate events. You could book it for graduation parties. You could have it at home at your patio for outdoor cooking for your guests. We have a tamale cart, which is a drop-off service. We can drop it off full of hot, authentic, steaming, warm, yummy tamales and come back and pick it up later. We also have concession stands. If you're going to the Crew game this Saturday in Mayfree Stadium, you will find Dos Hermanos down on the bottom floor. Any of the Buckeye games, our stand is A25 right in the end zone. That's right.
Yeah.
If you go to any of these concerts outside the Schottenstein Center, you will often find one of our food trucks out front while you're waiting in line to get inside. One of our largest venues that we service is the convention center. So if you are coming in town for the Arnold Classic this weekend, right on the convention center floor, you will find our concession stand, and we serve tacos, burritos, quesadillas, burrito bowls. We also do guest chef restaurants. So we pop up inside Nationwide Insurance downtown. We service Chase Bank often, and we do a drop-off taco buffet. This is probably one of our most popular services. You can order it either online or give us a call. We have a trained sales team that will speak with you and have you in for a tasting if you like. We can drop off and set up a taco buffet in your office or in your home whenever you are ready for it. Taco Tuesdays are probably one of our most popular days. Who doesn't want a taco buffet in the office for Taco Tuesday? But really, Shanice, it's about the recipes. It's about the authentic Mexican food. It's about the passion behind it. And just really getting out into the community and being able to share that with everyone.
Awesome. And then tell them about all the classes that you're setting up.
Oh, yes. So we have several cooking classes that we do. We have a tamale class that we teach. We also have a let's salsa and guac about it class that we also offer. So definitely check the website, find out when the next classes are. There's some footage of that on our Facebook page. And it's just a good way to spend time with other people and get around food. Food brings people together.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Well, Lisa, I mean, I'm so excited for you and for what's to come. I just truly believe that God has blessed your business tremendously. And because you stepped out on faith and you joined my coaching program, I just believe that there's a scripture that says, eyes have not seen nor ears heard. Like, you have no idea how God is getting ready to bless you. You have no idea how it's going to bless you. It's going to bless your husband, your children, all your employees that you love on and you care about. And I'm just so excited to be a part of your journey. And I'm excited to watch you grow. So is there any last words, any last thoughts that you want to share with everyone that's following us and watching us right now?
I just want to say thank you to Shanice for having me today. I enjoy working with you, and I just hope to see everybody at the event. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Lisa will be there, so you'll have a chance if you want to chat with her and talk with her. But you can't pick her brain. Okay, that's one thing. We just talked about that because we're developing some additional things, because Lisa is the type of business owner that needs to be on platforms, large platforms, sharing with people what it is she does and how she has been able to do what she does. Because a part of what Lisa does is ministry. And I don't know if she really understands that, how she connects with her employees, how she cares for them. And I just believe that that's why you're so blessed. So again, Lisa, thank you. Y'all join us at Transforming Your Profits Live It is Friday, March 29th through Sunday, March 31st. On Friday, we do a deep dive on mindset and the proper way to network, not the networking that you do as you go out and you go to all these different events, but I'm talking about how to get your ideal clients and how people can actually speak for you, like that deep dive networking and just a mindset shift. Because if you desire 6 figures, 7 figures, you have to have the right mindset. On that Saturday, we talk about high level branding, marketing, how to develop your speaking platform. And on Sunday, we talk about your profit strategies and your pricing strategies. And that's what really stood out to Lisa, because like she said, I took her up front and I showed her all the many ways that she can make money and grow her company. So Lisa, thank you for joining us. To everyone who watched us on today, thank you for watching us. Make sure you follow Lisa and look into her services because they're absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.